everybody, Kendra here, aka Nerdy Millennial, and I just have a quick question. Do you guys feel like in the convention scene slash nerd spaces in general that it's turned into a popularity contest? Um, I've been feeling that way for quite some time, and I just wanted to know from you guys, do y'all feel the same? Because my sister and we submitted a panel. And we also submitted it the year before, and it was a no. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So we tried again this year. I won't say the name of the convention, but they said no. I'm just like, okay. And the thing is, the date that they would let everyone know that if it was a yay or nay, if your panel got approved, was the 13th of February. So I didn't hear anything on the 13th. So I sent them an email Monday. And I know Monday was a holiday, so I was like, let me just give them some time. And nothing. And, my sister and I talked about it yesterday on our other channel. And then today, I don't know, I find it ironic, but today I got an email from them and they're like, no, it didn't get approved. And I'm just like, whatever. My thing is, I don't want anyone to feel discouraged. If people don't accept your panel, try another. The convention doesn't accept your panel. Try another convention, and if not, then go live if you have social media and give your panel live. Don't get discouraged. But back to the question initially, do you guys feel like the nerd culture in general has turned to a popular contest? Yeah, I do feel like it's turned to a popularity contest. I noticed at this particular convention, the same people every year faithfully get the same panel every year, the same people. And granted, some of the panels that they do are pretty good. I'm not a hater. However, every year it's the same panel, and I'm just like, give other people a chance. Okay, if you want to bring them back to do it a second year, that's fine. But after that, let some other people, have a chance because what gets on my nerves with a lot of these conventions, they put on their site, what kind of new things would you guys like to see? Here's a panel submission, but then you didn't, and we're not the only one. We talked to other people that go to different conventions and they felt the same way, and they said the same thing that it's favoritism with getting a panel, like with who also social media followings, because with this convention, they wanted to know what your social media handles were. And I'm like this, just because somebody has a big social media following doesn't mean that their panel is going to be engaging and people are going to be engaged. Give people a chance. Some people may not even really do social media like that, or they may have one and their following may not be that large, but they have the personality and very creative with really cool ideas, and their panel will be amazing. People will be engaged, but because they don't have the clout, they don't want to accept their panel. And I think that's BS because at the end of the day, like my sister and I were saying, we're nerds. You know, um, we've been into anime and cosplay for a long time. We've been into anime since the 90s. We got into cosplay, attending cons since 2007. We ain't new to this. And we are nerds and we rep it. Um, However, we were never cool. Nerds were never cool. So I just feel like now it's kind of like this whole hierarchy thing of nerds. Oh, we're the cool nerds. We're up at top, and people that don't have clout or big followings on social media, y'all are at the bottom. The uncool kids go over there. That's what I'm starting to feel like, and it's like at the end of the day, we were never cool, and I just feel like we're bringing that middle school, high school mindset to these conventions and just nerd spaces in general. That's how I'm feeling. And I just think it's so messed up. It really is. But whatever, my sister and I, we're not going to get discouraged. Um, Again, to anyone that sees this, if you're dealing with this, don't be discouraged. Go to whatever other conventions you can go to, submit your panel ideas, and they may approve it. And if not, that's okay. Like I said, share it on your social media, your panel, create a video and post it. But don't get discouraged. And for people that have that mindset, that whole cool kids mindset, and this whole elitist mindset, you're the reason why a lot of people have left the cosplay community, nerd spaces in general. You know, I find it hard to believe for some people that do that. They'll say, oh, back in the day I was bullied, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you were, I don't know. But for someone that claims that they were bullied for the things that they liked and that they're into, why would you want to bring that same mentality into nerd spaces? Why? And excuse the coughing. My dad, he drank some water and went down the wrong pipe, I think. But yeah, it's annoying. And I just wish that we can grow from this. And I've spoke out about this a lot of times, but the only way change is going to happen is unless you speak out about it. So, I mean, if anyone is offended by this, ask yourself why. But that's how I feel. I feel like nerd spaces as a whole have turned into a popularity contest. And if you don't have the clout, the following, yeah, people don't want to, deal with you pretty much. You're, are ignored and things like that, mistreated and bullied and all that. And it's not right. But yeah, that's my little rant of the day. And again, the question, do you guys feel like nerd spaces as a whole has turned to a popularity contest? Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box and please keep it respectful. And until next time, bye.